Hi, Amaya. It is Wednesday, January 8th, and I want to talk about a topic that a lot of people already talk about, commonly known as SHTF. So today is a terrible fire in the LA area. 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. 3 are very near one of our relatives. And they are safe. They are ready to go. Have all their appropriate apps prepared. Are keeping an eye out and, of course, pretending to be able to sleep. Food, water, precious things ready to go. All those good things. Enough so that they're able to help some friends with their own property that is in the road. And so it's wonderful and blessed and great and a relief, because they're 4 hours from me. I live in the neighboring county. We too are experiencing horrific winds, got some fires of our own. I live in Riverside County. It is one of the more amazing fire departments that we have down here, so I don't worry about it. I am prepared for it. I live in Southern California. We have fires. We have earthquakes. We prepare for them as much as possible. And it is never the plan for it to happen. It's never going to be your idea. You will never be ready, no matter how ready you feel. We've had fires near here. Our neighbor's house caught fire. They had to cut trees down and put the roof out. That was less than half a block away, close enough. Right now, fires will go whatever way they want. The winds have died down here to practically nothing, which is wonderful, but not so much for them. As we know, fire makes its own wind. Anyway, they're ready Freddy as they can be. And when you're looking at social media, when you're looking at the live feeds for the news, many people are scared. Many people are sending prayers, sending well wishes. Some people are asking about specific areas. And some people are spouting off irreverent comments. And maybe they have or haven't been through a SHTF moment, whether it be public or private. Apparently the irreverence is towards the non-poverty level of those who are on fire right now. I think if you spent all your life, the dash between your years, making as much money as you could, getting as far as you could, whether that be at a golf club level or not, is, I don't know, however your journey went. Excuse me. Anyway, to be irreverent about someone else's fear and SHTF moment shows your own, perhaps, fear that you're not prepared. Or fear that, maybe not fear, maybe You're irreverent because you think, oh, they're rich, they can redo whatever. Maybe they don't have much dash left. One of the men that was talking to a reporter said he was 91. He's ready to start over. It's the day his house burned down and someone's standing in front of it asking him how he feels. So, I don't know how that's supposed to go. I think sometimes people are just being as polite as they can be, and so it's hard to find out what they really feel. Maybe none of your business. Maybe they want to show a stiff upper lip. Maybe they don't want to cry in front of you. Anyway, it's not your choice when SHTF happens to you or around you. You may show up to someone else's, become a helper, become part of it. Or it may be happening to you individually and no one else around you. Or you may encounter someone who is going through one and you look at them and think, I'm fine. What's your problem? How is that so severe? I think the worst thing you can do in that moment is laugh, though. I mean, even if you feel like laughing, maybe the best thing to do is say nothing. Laughing is, of course, very irreverent, dismissive, and all those things, but it also, maybe people don't see it from the outside. It also shows your own fear that you're not ready for such a situation, that you're not prepared to accept something like that, thinking that you know how someone's resources can be used in another way because they're not yours. Of course you know. You have all their answers and none of your own. Anyway, it's never your choice. When it happens to you, you have to respond to it. You can prepare for all kinds of things, and all those things that you prepared for, you hope they never happen. You hope you never have to use your emergency earthquake kit. You hope you never have to use the axe you put in your attic after Katrina so that you were never trapped up there when the water got high. I don't live where that stuff happens. And I don't have to commiserate with the idea that that's someone else's SHTF. In my own right now, I'm pensive. I'm not fearful. I'm ready, and I'm not. As I read some of the comments people make from their safe spaces, or they're not from here, or they think a certain way about California in particular. I was born and raised here, so I've heard some things and they aren't true, but to use them for irreverence is showing your own fear. Anyway, I try not to do that, and me and my own, we prepare for the worst, hope for the best, of course. We live in earthquake country. I've had them happen on my birthday. I've had new neighbors after earthquakes because their house fell apart And so they came to live here with relatives, and they became my neighbors, but I never would have known them if the earth hadn't torn their house apart. So it's never your choice. You're never gonna be ready, but you keep the blanket and the water in your car when you live in the snow. You prepare for earthquakes when you live on the coast here. You should. And you should hope that they rot in your trunk and you never have to use them. No, I'm kidding. You should switch them out so they're always ready. Because, unfortunately, bottled water in hot spaces doesn't last. Anyway, my mind wanders on how to fix that. Nobody can fix that. Use metal. SHTF, right? Not your choice. Catch up as it happens. And those around you want to help. And if you feel a certain way about those who are in need, move out of the way. Maybe. My grandparents used to say, my mom said it too, if you don't have something nice to say, don't say anything at all. And I always thought that was, a different way of telling you to shut up. And I guess it is. It can be a passive way of doing that, but anyway, from my own point of view, having lived here always, we help our neighbors. We pick on them and say things and show our irreverence at other times, but when SHTF, we pull together. Like the lady who drove a couple hours to come rescue horses because she knew that there would be horses that needed rescuing. It's like nobody called her. She's like there for the horses because the people count themselves first. They won't let your dog in the boat. I can remember in Montecito, though, that they were, when the floods came after the rain, I can remember that they did take people and their dogs. They were no longer excluding that stuff. So that's good. Anyway, we'll talk again tomorrow. And, there's my hand in the flames. So, have a good night. Bye, Maya.